Ladambuso, thanks for joining me. Thank you very much. All right, it's looking interesting now. The atmosphere is getting extremely good. The coaches are here, the players are here, they're ready to go. It's very interesting because here at the Elkanemi Sports Complex, MFM will be hoping to win while expecting the result to go their way at the Rampam Stadium. Fidelis Elechiku is the head coach of Nottingham Fire FC. Coach, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Now you're here this time around. What is giving you that motivation and the belief that you can actually get the point while results will go your way in Jos?
I think we need the game more than Elkanemi. We are more motivated because of our position in the league. So I believe we can. It's possible.
Now talking about being able to get one here, you beat them 3-0 the last time in Lagos. This time around, one of the goal scorers there, Stephen Ode, will not be playing. How do you intend to go into this game?
Yeah, we don't have Ode, but we still have some other striker. I've told them what to do in this game. I know Elkanemi very well. They play from wings. We make everything possible to block. We block the wings and we attack them.
Okay, now, Coach, before I let you go, next season you're already through to the group stage or to the UEFA to the CAF Champions League rather. Now, what can Nigerians expect? Because last season you had it difficult to actually sustain your survival in the Nigeria Professional Football League. This time around you're challenging for honours. Next season, what can Nigerians expect from you?
At least last season is different from this season, and next season they will see more better football.
All right.
And more results as well.
All right, thank you very much. Wishing you all the best, Coach. All right, the absence of Stephen Ode, there is Sikiru Olatubo. So 6 goals already this season and 11 assists is the highest winner in the Nigeria Professional Football League. Let's hope that will be enough to win him the gong. And wow, it's already time now at the Elkanemi Sports Complex. Kene Imagudike is standing by in the commentary box. Before I join Kene Imagudike, this is the starting list of MFM. For Larry Abayomi starts in goal. Okorami Stanley is in the defense line. Zekiya Jonathan there. Austin Okpara is the captain of the team. Mansouru Bashiru is also there. Chato Giscard is there. Bro Soshola is also there. Sikiru Olatubo, also the guy I told you earlier. He has 6 goals and 11 assists already. And Adebayo Wahid and Adegboyega Adekunle will also be starting today. It's looking bright. The temperatures are fast dropping. Kene Imagudike is standing by now and is ready to take us through this match live on the network service of the Nigerian Television Authority. See you at the end of the first half.
All right, we'd like to officially welcome you to the Elkami Warriors Sports Complex in Maiduguri, Borno State. It's going to be very interesting here today to see 2 great teams fight it out for honors here at the end of the day. It is the final round of matches in the 2016-2017 season, and everyone is so happy here at the complex, set to watch these 2 great teams in action today. Here they file into the field looking very ready for action. 2 great sides that have done pretty well in the outgoing season. Remember, the last time they met was on the 9th of April 2017 in Lagos, and it was Mountain of Fire and the Miracle MFM FC that won the day 3-0 against Elkami Warriors. So today looks like a day Elkanemi Warriors, who are the hosts, will be looking forward to take their own pound of flesh from MFM. Would it happen? Nobody knows, but it promises to be interesting all the same. My name is Kene Imagudike. Thanks indeed for joining us. It's a game so many people have waited to see, but I can also tell you that another center, the one in Jos Plateau State, is also another place to be for those of you who couldn't make it to Maiduguri. A lot of people are there. We hear that about 9 state governors and 20 Football Association chairmen are in Jos to see if Plateau United will defeat Enugu Rangers to emerge winners of this season. But here, anything can also happen, as we have 2 great sides Elkami Warriors on the 10th position on the table, not really looking back, hoping to upset Mountain of Fire and Miracles here today. If it happens that way, then the change everyone is talking about as far as Nigeria football would have happened. But we are all here set and ready to catch it live. Of course, you're watching it on the Nigerian Television Authority, Africa's largest TV network. Like we told you, or like we have been telling you for the past 2 days, this is the beginning of a new dawn. So many good tidings coming on the local football scene in Nigeria, especially from the 2017-2018 season. A good number of live matches will be there, and we are now seeing the exchange of pleasantries, the players and the dignitaries in a brief tete-a-tete. Of course, it's normal before any football battle, especially when there are dignitaries around. They come to exchange the pleasantries with the players, wish them luck, and encourage them to do well. And that's, of course, what is happening at the moment. So welcome to the Elkanemi Warriors Sports Complex in Maiduguri. Let's relax and enjoy ourselves. It is the beautiful game of football. Ayo Deji Makinde has just left the pitch and joined me here. And I tell you, it's really looking interesting. I'd like to welcome you to the commentary box, Ayo.
Thank you very much, Kenneth, for having me. It's looking very, very bright the racy-pacey way. Let's hope when the first whistle will go off, we'll still see the racy-pacey game.
And talking about the recipes, you talked with the two coaches there, and both of them were actually talking tough, but that's how it starts at the beginning.
Yeah, you know, you'd expect Ladan Bosu to always prove a point. He's been around for some time now. At one point, he was the head coach of the national youth team. This time around, he's had the opportunity again to, show us what he's capable of doing at the club level. And for Elkanemi Warriors, disappointing season for them, not where they would have loved to be. But hopefully by next season, just like you said, we can see the best of Elkanemi Warriors. Now they're playing in front of their fans at the Elkanemi Sports Complex here in Maiduguri.
A while ago, I saw MFM FC players, look at them again, with their hands up in the air. It's a convention with them. They pray like no man's business before any major tournament. But this one is even looking pretty in the sense that, in football, anything, just about anything can happen, and you can't change it. Let's see how it goes. You saw your match officials a while ago. Nura Abdullahi is the center referee from Zamfara State. He will be assisted by Kabiru Haruna from Zamfara State as well, and again Sanusi Mohammed, who is also from Zamfara State. Your reserve referees are Bubakar Zubeiru from Katsina. Everything is getting set here. The battle is about to start. We will see how it goes. We would really love to welcome you to Maiduguri once more. You're watching it live on the NTA, and that is what it should be. That is what obtains elsewhere around the world as far as football broadcast is concerned. Yes, MFM players relishing the moment, enjoying themselves. We saw them even yesterday, very freely communicating with everybody. They made themselves feel at home right from the onset. Now we are closer to it. Nura Abdullahi taking the ball to the center, where of course we have jersey number 28 for Elkanemi Warriors, Isiaka Olawale, a striker who will start it off for us here at the Elkanemi Warriors Sports Complex. Welcome indeed, and here we go. Of course, it will be cautious at the onset. MFM, a long one there, out of danger, but then an infringement spotted, and that will be the first free kick of this game. MFM players complaining. I can see George Michael, Captain Austin Opera there, trying to explain whatever to the referee. What players should know at times is that not every call by the referee is challenged, because once that whistle goes off, that's the final say.
Well, exactly. in a game of this nature, MFM have said they want to come here and get all the 3 points. Elkanemi Warriors are saying they want to play for pride. You can't just come on our home ground and come to get all the 3 points and then you win the league. Let's not also forget the fact that Elkanemi Warriors, they've not been beaten here in 31 games, and I'm sure that is one record they will be so proud to preserve at the end of the match.
All right, it's a free kick coming. Positions being taken, usually at the rear. Soft work. Whoa, what a miss. All he needed to do was to just stretch out his legs, his left leg a little bit more.
Well, that's the experience we keep talking about. Isiaka Olawale there, one time Bukwara United, captain the Super Sandy Eagles at one time. The experience is there. He knows the pace might not really be there like yesteryears, but what a brilliant piece of footwork and delivery from him from the set piece.
Corner kick taken. MFM keeping the boys away from the danger zone. Elkanemi Warriors dictating the pace all through at the moment. He takes it off from that guy, and off they go. Not a clean pass. Chibuzo Okonkwo now. A wayward pass. Back again to Elkanemi Warriors. Both sides have not really gelled with their tactics. It's understandable, but I just want to believe there's no tension amongst these players at the moment.
Well, MFM have more to play for because they need the 3 points. You take a look at Elkanemi Warriors, it's just about pride. And in the first few moments of this game, what we're trying to see is the two teams trying to settle in and looking for which side will commit the mistake first. And it might just prove costly for which side will blink first.
Nice one there. Looks like some parts of the pitch not really looking smooth. Good one, MFM. That reminds you of what players like Stephen O'Day are used to. Unfortunately, he's not here today. He's now a foreign-based player. But we have one man down early into the game. So both sides have actually tested their legs for now. They might last in April. Elkanemi Warriors, the worst of that meeting in April, and not looking to take their pound of flesh today in Maiduguri. Of course, they all know what is at stake. Now, should Elkanemi Warriors go ahead and defeat MFM, it would only mean MFM will end up in the second position. Of course, they will be playing on the continent next season.
Well, there will be a slim chance. There's obviously a slim chance for MFM winning the league. But the consolation they can get is the fact that they will be representing Nigeria in the CAF Champions League next season. Yes, at the second time of asking next year, if they're able to just put their strength together, who says they can win the league? I mean, they've done well from last season, battling relegation, second season, you're challenging for the top prize. Next season, you stay together with some of your key players and you remain focused with appropriate funding, then the results will definitely come.
They're keeping it right in the middle for now. Still testing legs, checking out some departments. Elkanemi beginning to connect. Long balls too many. That's an offside position, of course. And that is Isiaka Olawale again. Not him this time around. It is Yahuza Bala. Yahuza Bala, of course, one of the strikers that have scored a few goals in the season and looking to cement it all here today on the final day of the league. Talk about 2016-2017 season for the Nigerian Professional Football League. It's not really been a bad one.
No. If you take a look at the number of goals that we've had, over 700 goals scored. The level of competition is interesting. You take a look at Elkanemi Warriors, they're sitting in the 10th position. In some other leagues, you'd expect a huge gap between a team in the second position and the 10th position. But that's not it. We're seeing a team that's purposeful and open the gap.
Elkanemi Warriors, there is the opener. The opener. you can imagine that is the opener. They didn't waste much time with that one. A couple of well-stringed passes from the right flank and into the net it went finally. Nice way to start. Elkami Warriors leading here by a long goal. A lot of fans talked about it at the very beginning, and we have this guy here, Suleiman Dori, beginning the goal scoring style for the home side. Elkanemi Warriors 1, MFM, of course. Let's see how they can rally round in reaction to that one. We didn't actually see it coming, but that was the passes were really, really well done.
Lazy down the right flank. That was one of the major talking points Fidelis Ilechukwu identified coming into this game, that Elkanemi Warriors, they love to play from the flanks. You won't blame Ladan Bosu anyway, you know, it was 1 point, you know, on the bench of the national team. Typical Nigerian style of play, the 4-4-2 system, where you have two, wingers running down the flanks trying to bring the cross into the area for big strikers to put it in the back of the net. So I'm not surprised I've seen that really count today. And right now it's MFM who will have to play catch up.
A while ago, Sikiru Olatubosu, the wonder goal scorer at the course of the league, I saw him actually being picked up on the ground and took a little knock, and that free kick was actually wayward, too high for the post. And here is George Michael, captain of Elkanemi Warriors, bringing us back into the game here. MFM appear to be defending. They've not actually made any incursion, a brilliant incursion, so to speak. So they appear to be choking in the pressure at the moment. And if Elkanemi continues to mount these, it will look pretty at the end of the day. The fans here are wailing for a second goal. They are just impatient. They want more goals to come. But let's see how that will happen here. Elkanemi Warriors completely dictating the pace in this particular game in Maiduguri today. Throw in. That's another call. It looks like another throw-in. Elkanemi. Chibuzo Konko with it. Fast one. The Warriors on it. They've been caught short there. Back to Chibuzo Konko. Nice header. MFM now trying to come from the rear. That looks like a handball, a handled ball, but plays on. Elkanemi going again from the center. Another wrong pass for Larina Bayomi. That was Pade. Elkanemi Warriors again from the right, blocked, and that has been taken out of touch. Of course, you can't blame the fans here in Maiduguri. They are so excited to see their team ending decently on the table at the end of the season. And they are actually hoping that this win will take them a little bit out of the 10th position, depending on what happens in in other fixtures today?
Obviously, if they're able to, if the scoreline stands like this at the end of 90 minutes, it's going to be a positive one for them. They're playing brilliantly well. The fans are really cheering them on. They're playing in front of their, their people here, and everything seems to be going on fine for them. But you take a look at the last time they came knocking on the doors of the top 4 in the Nigerian Professional Football League, or even tried to challenge for the title, was the 2012-2013 season. They really want to go back there and make their fans here happy. Bring continental football to Maiduguri and enjoy the beautiful brand. Experienced players in this squad. Chibuzo Okonkwo, 2008 Beijing Olympics silver medalist. Isia Kolawale is also there. The young boys are coming up from the ranks. And the fans are really, really there. And hopefully, let's just see. It started the racy, pacey way. Elkanemi didn't give them any chance to settle in. Let's hope this momentum will be sustained. Let's see if MFM will be able to catch up with their own racy, pacey brand of football too.
Oh well, I'm talking about brand of football. MFM not really done badly in the season, and by the time they end up in the continental fixtures come next season, some of the things would have gone into place. We understand the team is actually looking at buying some new players, highly priced players we hear. And by the time that happens, they would have been ready for it. Here comes the chance, a wasted one. And that is the man you call Wahid Adebayo, with a wasted chance for MFM. Look at him, ruin his chances.
You look at the way they cut open the defense of the Elkanemi, and you'll be wondering that if Elkanemi allows MFM to grow into this game, they're actually going to be beaten. That's one chance you don't give MFM. We've seen them over and over this season at the Agege Township Stadium. They seem to have mastered the ground. They've picked up incredible and impossible points on the road. And then at the Township Stadium, at the Elkanemi Sports Complex here, they've taken the lead. And then you're not just stringing your passes together. You can't afford to give these guys space in your area. You give them the space, they're going to punish you. Good enough for Elkami Warriors. Stephen Ode is not around, but they still have deadly players that can penetrate. They still have Sikiru Olatubos in there. This is a guy that can pick up a player from anywhere. He's got 11 assists already this season. So let's just hope that the way things are going, Elkanemi would not just afford to blink at the back, because if you do that, you're going to be punished.
Of course, Elkanemi Warriors did well to have nipped that danger in the board just a while ago. Not really allowing Sikiru Olatubos to come close to it. But this man here with the ball, Yahuza Bala, he moves on, comfortably taken out of danger. MFMFC now. Slick passes there, very short ones, didn't work well. The boys in yellow, off they go again, and offside position spotted yet again. And that is, of course, Isiaka Olawale. Every now and then, he finds his way into their Yahuza Bala. They all actually doing well from the left flank, looking for ways to connect with the strikers in the center. And that is Esa Ladan Boso, coach of the home side Elkanemi Warriors, looking at his boys and checking out other departments. That goes out of touch again, and the Elkanemi Warriors are taking it pretty cool. One goal already scored. MFM are the ones really looking for something better than what it is at the moment. 10 matches across the federation today. Interesting matches, so to speak, because apart from the Remo Stars and Gombe United, the rest are either fighting for decent finishings or fighting for a position. Of course, two already, Plateau United and MFM, are already sure of CAF Champions League places. But third and fourth positions have still been highly contested.
That's a big one between Enyimba International FC of Aba and Akwa United FC. Now the good thing is Enyimba at one point, we're looking like they might not actually finish in the top 3 because of Kano Pillars and other teams that were really knocking Lobisas of Makudi. But some good results, you know, like 3 matches, give them the edge.
All right, we have another situation here. Free kick. High it goes again. It appears that's part of the game today here. We see these balls flying high up into the air. All right, nice one. Abayomi again with a kick. MFM, the visiting side, a side that surprised everybody ever since 2015. Still looking very, very much alive in the first-tier football in Nigeria, and surprisingly ending up this time around on the continent. I tell you, many more things have been expected of this team, and we are all here watching out to see how it will go. You know, that's how history, you know, begins humbly, just as MFM did.
The journey of 1,000 miles, they say, began with a first step in the right direction. It wasn't easy for MFM when they first came into the Nigerian top flight. In the first half of the 2015-2016 season, they did well, even comparing them to the miraculous run of Leicester City in English Premier League to the title. But when the second half of the season would start, the boys were separated from the men. NFM flirted with relegation at one point, but they miraculously, you know, just from their name, survived relegation at the end of the day. But you take a look at what has really helped the team to come this far, is that they've been able to keep many of their key players. The funding has not been a problem, and they're doing very well.
I tell you, most of these balls are just flying away. Chances being curated by the balls in yellow, the same chances being wasted. I hope they don't find it a little bit tight at the end of the day. It starts like this usually. They keep knocking on the door. The door opened once for them early into the game, and they are savoring that lead. But they keep creating chances, talking about Elkami Warriors, and nothing have been coming out of those chances. Can they still connect beautifully well to make it 2 goals here? Or will MFM FC go ahead and equalize? That's why we are here to see, and that's of course why you are watching it live on the ATA. Let's do it together. It's actually looking beautiful here in Maiduguri. Great weather, nice sun, not too harsh. The players attest to it with the agility in them. Look at again, they come again. Elkanemi Warriors, a soft one tapped into there. Folarin comes out to Paris. Of course, the defense line of Elkanemi Warriors appear to have been on holiday for a while.
Well, the defense line of Elkanemi Warriors might be resting for now, but it's a result that Elkanemi will be proud of achieved, because results, just information just reaching us, we can confirm that Plateau United have taken a 1-goal lead at the Rampam Stadium in Jos. And that's not good for MFM with the scoreline. That means the league title seems to be heading the way of Plateau United right now, but it's still early in the game. Let's see how this fight back will be at the end of the day.
Well, I want to believe that Coach Fidelis Lechuku of MFM FC have heard that one, has actually heard it. 1-0 already in Jos Plateau State. I told you earlier on that about 9 state governors are there, with about 20 Football Association chairmen. All eyes really there in Jos, waiting to see what will happen. But I tell you, here in Maiduguri, something can just happen at the end of the day, because MFM are not looking like they're relenting at all. They're still fighting with the last drop of blood in them, and to see how this one goes at the end of the day. Although the boys in yellow have been in control since the beginning, even up to now. Let's see how it goes. It's really looking good. It is supposed to be another throw-in. Oh, of course, the fans are really, really excited about what is happening here today, seeing their team gradually taking their pound of flesh against MFM FC. which beat them earlier on in April by 3-0. So they are 1 goal up yet. Let's see how it comes. They keep understanding themselves, and particularly when they call for incursions, whether fast ones or slow ones. Elkanemi Warriors. It's looking too difficult for him. Eventually, he picks a corner kick for his efforts. Chibuzo Okonkwo has seen great tournaments as a young player, with all his experience now coming to bear on the Elkanemi Warriors team. A lot is actually happening. Corner kick for Elkanemi Warriors. Missed there. Cleared. MFM. MFM have actually been kept out of the danger zone of Elkanemi Warriors for quite too long in this game, and that is because the defense line and the midfield are actually working. Both departments are connecting well, making life pretty difficult for the visitors. Another opportunity slowly being curated by the homeboys here. They're coming through free kicks, they're coming through throw-ins, and they keep pushing on and on to see what will happen. Okonkwo again with a throw-in here. Neatly headed backwards. Elkanemi Warriors. That's to no one in particular, but he's still with it. No one clearly positioned for a pass there. And so this one will be taken back again. Look at another miss, Elkanemi Warriors. Yahuza Bala didn't do it well with his left leg. He's a left footer, so to speak. He didn't aim well. He was actually hoping to see the ball into the net already. But that's it. Still 1 goal to Elkanemi Warriors, known to MFM, the visiting team here in Maiduguri today. We told you earlier on that MFM FC are looking to consolidate upon something great this season. But in this particular game here in Maiduguri today, it's looking pretty difficult for them at the moment. They've not been able to really express themselves on the pitch. The Warriors have been everywhere in their yellow jersey, making life difficult for MFM. Chukwemeka Onowa, MFM player. They've just taken a throw-in. The ball is being kept high in the air most of the times. Elkanemi again plotting from the right again here. No qualms at all. Following Abayomi takes it up, puts it away as quickly as possible. He knows the essence of time here. Completely chaperoned, and that is Chibuzo Okonkwo. He does it at the middle, does it at the back, and then sees himself usually up front again. That's a utility player, full of energy. Pade lost possession of the ball very easily again. Okonkwo very busy in this game. 25 minutes gone already in this one in Maiduguri here. Elkanemi Warriors enjoying a narrow lead at the moment. 1-0 against Mountain of Fire Miracles MFM FC. Yahuza Bala. Of course, the weather isn't really so hot, although the sun is here.
Well, even for many of the fans here, it's something that they've gotten used to. But you take a look at some players of Mountain of Fire and Miracles, and they've been trying to balance the system of play with the temperature. It's fast dropping compared to when we first got to the stadium here. You know, it was really, it was quite unfavorable. But as the time went by, temperatures started dropping, and then the players, especially they're waiting, they're getting used to it. But for players of MFM, for players of Elkami Warriors, it's something they're so used to. So it definitely counts to the advantage. Many people say, oh, why is it that they love winning at home? Why won't they win at home? It's a terrain they're so used to, and it's really working out for them. Many of the club sides in Nigeria do not really play in this kind of environment or temperature every week.
Elkanemi again. It's a solo move now. Needs to look for someone. He does that. Rather slow in the pace. It's a high shot again. Those attempts are fast becoming the same. And that's Jonathan Zikiye, who was brought down just a little while ago. He's been brought down again, back on his feet. We hope he completes this one. Some of the players are beginning to look worn out. Probably the weather here, particularly the visiting team who are not used to this kind of weather. Elkanemi Warriors. You can't stop talking about this side. MFM. That looked not really ambitious. That one didn't look ambitious to me. I told Wahid Adebayo, but it was a trial anyway.
Yes, a good one from him. But sometimes you're just hoping that when you're going for this kind of a shot, that you get the cue very well. If you had gotten the cue quite well, I'm sure Coach Fidelis Electrical will be worried. But he's also worried his team, they go down. I mean, this was a side that beat 3-0 earlier in the season. Tied and things seem to have changed. Right now, he's got a huge catch-up to play. And if his players really want to get something positive from here, you cannot afford to be frivolous up front. Be purposeful when you're going there and make it count.
It's the final day of the league 2016-2017 season. Elkanemi Warriors leading in Maiduguri against MFM by just a lone goal. The fans here, like I said, are yelling for another goal to come. It doesn't come easy. They keep plotting for these goals, and they keep losing their chances. This one, one-on-one condition, and at the end of the day, the free kick. Or would that be a throw-in? Only Nura Abdullahi will be the one to tell us here, but it is coming to MFM after all. There you have your man, Stanley Okorum, set. Here we go. Elkanemi still plotting. They look the more hungry for these goals here. MFM, not too many strings of passes amongst them this time around in this game. But they keep trying their best as they gradually push their opponents backwards. That's a push from the back, and that will be, of course, as judged as an infringement against MFM, but not really a good or advantage position for a beautiful free kick to be taken. He's still down here and needing some attention. Elkami Warriors fans gradually waiting for their time. They need a revenge of what happened in Lagos with this same team in April. They want a revenge and they're looking set to get it if it keeps like this. So let's update you a little bit. Aqua United are leading Kano Pillars in Onuyo by just a long goal. Enyimba leading Katsina United 1 goal. Wiki Tourists, who are away to Gombe United, are leading by a long goal. Lobby Stars are leading FC Fanyuba by a long goal. Nasarawa and ABS playing goalless at the moment. It's halftime already between Niger Tornadoes and Shooting Stars in Mina, with Niger Tornadoes leading by a long goal at the moment. Free kick here quickly taken here in Maiduguri. Elkanemi Warriors still in control of this one. Of course, Remo Stars and Sunshine Stars are playing goalless in Ijebuode. Maiduguri still looking beautiful for Elkanemi Warriors, who are leading by a long goal. Goalkeeper Folarin Abayomi only tried his best so far, though he's conceded one, not his fault. Elkanemi comes, Yahuza Bala from the left. A very soft pass there, not really a strong one, but it looks like it's gone out already. It's a goal kick after all. MFM. Another unambitious attempt, this time from Wahid Adebayo yet again. That's the second time he will be shooting and making all the same mistakes. It's fast winding down here, talking about the first half. 30 minutes gone already in Maiduguri. Elkanemi still winning, leading a long goal. So eats pretty well. 35 minutes already gone here. Well, of course, with the goal scored for Lobby Stars by Obotu, that happens to be his 19th goal in the season, and might just go ahead and win the award for the highest goal scorer in the absence, of course, of Stephen Ode, who is no longer here for MFM. So Obotu, who scored against FC Fayuba at Newi for Lobby Stars, riding high to that award if it ends like this one. Maiduguri it is for now, where MFM FC are losing by a long goal at the moment and looking for ways to bounce back into the game, while Elkanemi Warriors have continued to mount more pressure. But here it is. It looks like it's coming their way after all. An infringement there And center referee Nura Abdullahi wouldn't take anything from that one. He saw it all, and he has already ruled for a penalty kick against Elkanemi Warriors. Not yet Uhuru for Elkanemi here, because this one is going to look dicey should MFM score their equalizer from the spot. Fidelis Ilechukwu and co beginning to get a little bit excited about the situation. It wasn't much of a tackle though, but it is a tackle, and on such days, such incidences are not just easily allowed to go there. So there we go, George Michael one-on-one with MFM, and here we go. Is it going to be 1-1 now? MFM standing up to that. Let's see how it goes. The fans are quiet. Look at it. A beautiful one. It was sent the wrong way, and that is the man that has been knocking on the door. Wahid there. Not Wahid actually. That is your man, Stanley Okorum. He did it so beautifully well, sending goalkeeper George Michael the wrong way and equalizing for MFM. Now the game has become even, 1 goal apiece. Elkanemi Warriors would have to come out smoking again because the tempo got a little bit down, and now with this parity being drawn, we are likely to see it get up again. The tempo will have to come up again for the game to look even more beautiful. We're back to action here in Maiduguri. 1 goal to Elkanemi Warriors, 1 goal to MFM FC. So, World taking over. Elkanemi Warriors with a shot. Beautiful saving. Following a Bayomi. Nice and brilliant save there. He did well. Chibuzo Okonkwo sending out the orders from his own side of the field. Elkanemi Warriors mounting pressure again. Another infringement here, and it will be a free kick for Elkanemi Warriors. 1 goal to either side, and the fans are beginning to make all the noise yet again, asking for more goals to come for the boys in yellow. Yahuza Bala standing very strong there. He's been doing his own pieces of action, particularly coming all the time from the left flank. Mixed 1 or 2 chances and still fighting on for Elkanemi Warriors. Mountain of Fire and Miracle FC ready to defend this one. It's coming right here. Good one, but went out of the way. Chibuzo Okonkwo, known for such situations at times like this.
Well, Chibuzo Okonkwo, I'm not really surprised on the way he's played. He's 28 years old. This was one guy that was a major invitee to the Super Eagles when Samson Siasia was there. He's got that ability to go forward. You know, he loves to play from the wing-back positions and try and see how he can catch the opposing goalkeeper with that bullet of the right leg that he's got there. Good player, brilliant goalkeeper, brilliant player, but I've not really seen that precision on his parts today. You know, when you're having this kind of chances, the beauty of it is to be buried in the back of the net. But let's see. He's been asking the questions. Folarin Abayomi has been trying to do his best to saw him make a very impressive save. He had to be alert to keep that from entering the back of the net. It was a couple of moments ago. The way Elkanemi Warriors are playing, they seem to have worked on their set pieces, but they're not just getting the precision because they're finding it difficult to penetrate MFM. And if it stays like this, now you've allowed MFM to come back into this game. MFM will look more deadly than they've been now because the confidence is there for them. The fans there, they're not really cheering like they were when they were still leading. Now this is when the fans also need to come back and cheer on their team. But I tell you, this MFM side, they're just a side you cannot allow enough touches in your area. You allow them enough touches, especially close to your penalty area, you can bring them down. We just saw them convert a penalty. They're also very good when it comes to set pieces. But now that Stephen Ode is not there, let's see how they can really manage that. But it's not been a bad game entirely. Yeah, I'm really enjoying myself so much, like the fans are doing too. 1-1 is not a bad scoreline for the first half, but there's still a lot to look out for in this game.
And that's just where it is. The visiting team actually saw the loophole in the defense line, knowing fully well that they have been on holiday, and that was how the first goal was able to come. Mounted a little pressure, and one of them got hit down, and the penalty was taken finally for a goal. This man is down. That's your man on jersey number 6, Giscard Chateau. It is attention. Of course, he's done well in the middle for MFM, so to speak, in this game, and we've said it just where it is. Of course, we are counting less than 5 minutes to the end of the first half here in Maiduguri. Elkanemi Warriors and the MFM are still playing 1-1. Remember, Elkanemi Warriors started it all in style and couldn't, of course, maintain their position in the defense line just the way the kick started. So losing it through some hard tackles that resulted into a penalty kick for Stanley Okoramte coming and slotting beautifully well against goalkeeper George Michael. That's 1-1 already. Another man is down. Hope not the first one. Looks like the weather is beginning to wear the visitors out here. I told you they are not used to it. The weather is not the same like you find it in Lagos, where they are based. But that's exactly what they must do if they want to make anything count here today in Maiduguri against their hosts, Elkanemi Warriors, whom, of course, are looking for a pound of flesh against them, having been beaten in their first meeting of the season in April 2017, so to speak. So, will it work like that again today? Now, Elkanemi Warriors are saying, here they come, fighting again from the right. It's a shot, blocked off, not really a bad one. Abayomi Folarin comes out for that one. Stylishly delaying for time. He knows exactly that the first half is coming to an end, and they need to, of course, save the little breath they have at the moment. Elkanemi managing the defense in style. It goes to the center yet again. Free kick very quickly taken. Elkanemi Warriors now in a hurry. Chibuzo Konkwo sends it in. A poor header, and Folarin will now, of course, that's an antic. Trust goalkeepers in football. They know what it means to kill time. They need to save the breath. They're fast running out of it, and they need lots of it to see this half through. 1-1 at the moment, but this could be dangerous for MFM. Chibuzo Okonkwo. Here he comes, steady in this one. Goes high again. A wasted chance for Elkanemi Warriors. MFM taking it out, but not well enough. Another one comes, headed out. It's all getting slower and slower here at the Elkanemi Warriors Sports Complex. From the right again. It's really getting difficult. Throwing after all, that's a chance for any good side, particularly when it's winding down. A long one taken Look at that one. And it's a penalty. I told you it's not yet over here. It's a penalty. Referee Nura Abdullahi would hear nothing of that. He is convinced he saw it. The ball was handled. And it's going to be a penalty kick against Mountain of Fire and Miracles FC. It's another opportunity for a lead by Elkanemi Warriors if they score this one. Which has just 3 minutes left, will be well secured if this one is done well enough. We see Suleiman Dori coming in on jersey number 12 there for Elkanemi Warriors. Would he be the one to take it? And so he will come face to face with goalkeeper Fularina. Excited about it all.
The beautiful thing is that Nigerian top flight league is back in Maiduguri. And for years, the fans here were unable to actually watch the Darlington play. At one point, it was in Katsina that they had to go play. But this time around, they're really back here. The fans, it's just a stone throw for many of them. They just come into the stadium. They want to come and see MFM win. And now we're beginning to see these matches live on the Nigerian Television Authority, beginning with this one. So the notion that the Nigerian Professional Football League, there are one or two questionable decisions, it's now on the TV for people to see. People say Elkanemi Warriors, they hardly get beaten at home. It's because it's in Maiduguri, but it's here now. They're winning clean and everybody is saying it. If you're good enough, you're going to win. If you're not good enough, you get beaten. So it's glaring there for everybody to see MFM by a goal down now. They actually beat Elkanemi by 3 goals to 0 at the Agege Township Stadium in Lagos earlier in April. But this time around, in front of their own fans, who are just not going to let anybody rest because they're so excited. They're leading by 2 goals to 1, and they're about to just make another substitution.
All right, that is the very first one in this game. Jersey number 206, Efe Yahere coming in for the home side. Elkanemi Warriors replacing 33 shirts. Pade Chuafine, who is now leaving. Talking about Pade himself, I'm actually sure he did fantastically well in the first half because there was no dull moment with that boy. He was all over the pitch making the necessary rounds for Elkanemi Warriors. So off he goes, and in comes Efe Yahare. We don't know how the visiting side will react to that substitution. Because Coach Esa Ladan Boso have seen something for him to make this substitution, ensuring that his team finally goes home with the 3 maximum points to keep MFM at 62 points at the end of the season, which of course guarantees them a place in the CAF Champions League next season. The African continent will be a big show, a big showpiece for the Lagos-based team when that time arrives. But for now, they are still battling here in Maiduguri, trying to rescue parity, losing 2-1 at the moment, but still fighting like no man's business. Elkanemi Warriors have actually made it very difficult for them to enjoy and express themselves in this game, but they keep trying their best, and we'll see how it goes at the end of the day. Another long ball taken up in the air, down it comes, and Elkanemi Warriors will take control of it now, trying to come from the left flank as usual. This guy has been dispossessed of the ball, and that is the way it goes. MFM also beginning to notice that they have been making some unnecessary slips in their own antics or plots in this game, and so they're beginning to fill in the gaps. The loopholes have been, of course, addressed. That was, of course, what might have transpired in the dressing room between them and the coach Fidelis Ilechukwu. We're beginning to see some differences. But for the home side, you can see with me, they are not leaving any stone untouched. And here comes a chance, but it wasn't much of a chance. That has been taken out of danger for now. MFM will rest a little bit and then plot to defend the incoming throw-in.
results elsewhere is really, really bad for some club sides because right now Shooting Stars Sports Club of Ibadan have dropped into the 17th position. They are losing by 0 goal. They're beaten right now in Lokoja by Niger Tornadoes at the Lokoja Township Stadium. So it's not a good one for football fans in Ibadan because Shooting Stars, if results do not change in the next couple of minutes, Shooting Stars, ABS of Ilorin, Gombe United and Remo Stars would be in the lower tier of Nigeria football next season. But there's still some 10, 15, 20 minutes to play across different centers as we gradually approach the close of the 2016-2017 Nigeria Professional Football League. And on the top of the table, Plateau United, they're gradually inching closer to a first ever league title. They're leading, courtesy of a goal by Emeka Ume to lead and visiting Rangers of Enugu by a lone goal. That's at the Rampam Stadium in Jos. So Kennedy Boboya and the lads will be very, very delighted with this result. MFM right now, they're destined, regardless of whatever happens here by the scoreline, they will still be in the CAF Champions League next season. While for Enyimba International of Aba, they're also leading by a goal to nil. That's at the UJ Eswene Stadium against Katsina United. And I'm very, very sure Coach Benga Ogunbote will be delighted with this result as they open their campaign in the CAF Confederation Cup next season.
It appears Katsina United might be the only team that came from the lower tier for the second tier that will survive it. The other time around, not now, but then they're still losing over there away. But at the end of the day, they won't find it difficult, to sail through, going by what the standards are. MFM, what a terrible miss there. That one looked like a pass, but actually he aimed for the post and shot excellently wide. Well, here comes another man, substitute for MFM. I said it. Fidelis Ilechukwu will be plotting to answer Asa Ladan Boso by way of substitution. So someone will be introduced now, and that is jersey number 16. It's coming in, Chijoke Akoneto. Someone going out there. Looks like Chijoke Akoneto will coming. Getting set to coming. I think the limping guy for MFM, JC number 10, that's Chukwuemeka Onowa. Look at him limping off the pitch. Sustained, took some knocks here and there. Even in the first half, he was using his pace very well, and so the defenders were all over him. The pace have come to disturb him after all, and so he will be replaced by Chukwuemeka Akoneto here in Maiduguri today. They need all the boost they can get. That's for MFMFC. Energy is needed, stamina is needed, speed is needed. Let's see how they address these issues here in Maiduguri today. 2-1 it is at the moment. The home side leading and MFM trailing at 1. Here comes an opportunity from the left flank. Let's see. Looking for someone to pass the ball to. Finally, he does it, and this not really looking nice. Goalkeeper comes out with a punch, Folarin Abayomi. He didn't wait for the defenders to do their work. He took the advantage of his height and got that one out of danger momentarily. We'll see another lumping there, and this time around, another lumping. No way for Elkami Warriors. A sea of legs there, and so no striker can take advantage of that situation. MFM now regaining momentum, as we can see. The tiki-taka isn't working. Finally, it's out of touch, and it's a throw-in for MFM. A little push here and there got them on the run. Nearly handled the ball in the center. Done it in style. MFM still plotting from every angle they can find. Eventually They concede the throw-in as Elkami Warriors wouldn't let them play. They've taken advantage of their strength on the pitch today to really mesmerize MFM. Letting your opponents play, they wouldn't do you well as a home team. So they know that as well. That's the antics they've come with here in Maiduguri today. MFM taking it slow and easy at the back line. And it's coming back to the center. They're all looking for a way to penetrate the other defense line, where you find George Michael, now captain of Elkanemi Warriors, taking that one out. MFM enjoying good positioning and space here. A through pass that wouldn't make any meaning. George Michael, with his eagle eyes on the ball, ran out to meet the ball ahead of the onrushing attacker. And so he's taking all the time here. He knows it's 2-1. That means 3 maximum points if it ends like this in Maiduguri. A nice one for them. And of course a win, depending on what happens elsewhere, might have Elkanemi Warriors move up a little bit.
Well, for Elkanemi Warriors now, they've moved up to the 5th position. That's if results in other centers go down like this. Right now, they've moved just to the 5th position. That is on 56 points. That's 4 points behind. That's Aqua United in the 4th position. White Naimba seem to have cemented that 3rd spot because they're also leading by a lone goal. That's because results elsewhere have not gone in the favor of the opposing teams. Kano United, Kano Pillars, Lobby Stars of Maiduguri, Nasarawa United, ABS of Ilorin just scored at the Lafayette Township Stadium to make the scoreline 1 also. Nasarawa United have dropped down a little bit, while FC Fanyu have also dropped down. Sunshine Stars of Akura, Niger Tornadoes, of course, and they are leading Shooting Star Sports Club of Ibadan by 2-0. They've actually moved up a little bit, while the relegation battle now seems to be very, very dicey now, because Rivers United, Katsina United, and Shooting Stars of Ibadan, they look like the 3 teams. One of them could still drop if results, if there's any change, any significant change in any of the results in the centers. Because right now, Remo Stars are confirmed, Gombe are confirmed. ABS, they've been able to score 1 at the Lafayette Township Stadium against Nasarawa United. So if things do not change, significant result there, then I don't think anything is going to happen. It's going to be Shooting Stars, ABS, Gombe, and Remo Stars. But let's still wait to sell some 10-15 minutes to watch our 4.
Well, the fans here are really excited, but I can tell you they want more goals. By the look on their faces, you could notice they are just a little bit comfortable with the lead here. They need more goals. They want to enjoy themselves after this game. They want to sing praises to Elkanemi Warriors for making their day here in Maiduguri after such a long time. And so that's what we all are here for today, to see whether it will happen the way they plotted it. My MFM FC, of course, still waxing here to see if anything can change. They of course know what the results looks like at other places, particularly in Jos, where their closest rival, the table toppers Plateau United, still hold their own against Enugu Rangers. So they would love to make it 2-2 here, but can they really do it? When you look at the tactics of the game, both sides are not even equal, because we'll have seen so far what the boys in yellow have been able to do. MFM choking pressure, although finding their feet a little bit in this second half, which has gone almost winding up. But then you can't take anything away from these 2 teams. They met before. The boys in yellow saw the way it went before in April in Lagos, and they are seeing the way this one is going down, and they know the meaning. You can't be beaten twice by one team in a single season. You should at least try to take something off the 2 fixtures. And for now, it is going down well for the home side, Elkanemi Warriors. Let's see if they can hold on to this one which will give them 3 maximum points. And from the analysis of my colleague here, Ayodeji Makinde, it will be beautiful for Elkanemi Warriors to win today, to let them, you know, shake things a little bit on the log. After all, ending decently on the table gives you a boost as you come into a fresh season. I'm talking about fresh season. The LMC and MPFL, of course, would have discussed a lot by now, because they know they need to hit the ground running.
Well, 75 minutes already down here at the Elkanemi Sports Complex in Maiduguri, and it's 2 goals to 1. Ibrahim Babangida and Yahuza Bala scoring the goals for Elkanemi Warriors. Well, Okorum Stanley scored a penalty to cancel out Ibrahim Babangida's own goal in the first half. But it's looking really, really interesting. You know, you talked about the LMC trying to make arrangements and fine-tuning preparations ahead of the next season, trying to synchronize the calendar so that we do not have clashes, you know, with the league matches in the Nigerian Professional Football League, clashing with continental engagements. Hopefully, that will be worked out in the next couple of, if they cannot fine-tune it before the season will start, sometime very soon. I'm sure in the next couple of years, we should be able to have a uniform calendar.
Corner kick, a good chance. Mixed yet again by Elkanemi Warriors. The midfield action. MFM wins this one. Still in control of their passes, at least for now. This one just losing possession anyhow, if you ask me. He didn't look before throwing that pass. Headed down, looking, the speed isn't there. The fans are really agitating for something new. The only new thing here with the fans should be a goal. Elkanemi Warriors hope they are not under pressure from the fans here. Obviously, there are changes to the rhythm we saw in the first half. This second half, a lot of caution has been introduced into the game, considering the fact that the end result will mean something for either side. For Elkanemi Warriors, it's 3 points and a shift on the table. For MFM, it will be another beautiful boost ahead of the next season on the continent and locally here.
Well, results just reaching us, we can confirm that Enyimba have beaten Katsina United by a lone goal at the UJSONS Stadium. And that means no matter whatever results Aqua United get against Kano Pillars, they are not going to play on the continent next season. Is going to be Enyimba International. They will be campaigning in the CAF Confederation Cup, courtesy of the lone goal victory over Katsina United at the UJSONS Stadium. The match between Aqua United and Kano Pillars, it's still Aqua United leading by 2 goals to 0, while Abia Warriors have made it 3 goals to 1 against Rivers United.
Beautiful score lines at other venues coming in. Everybody wants to win today, being the final day in the 2016-17 season of the Nigerian Professional Football League. 20 teams campaigning. Some have already dropped into the second tier, while the remaining ones are fighting tooth and nail. End of the battle is what everybody wants to see. So no wonder those fantastic score lines keep coming in across venues. Here in Maiduguri, Elkanemi Warriors battling to increase their lead with a goal here. They've lost some interesting chances, and the fans are the ones shouting each time those beautiful chances are missed. They wouldn't know why, but football is as funny as that. No matter what you do, you must be precise for you to get the ball into the net. It's against MFM now. No matter how far he runs away with that ball, it is a throw in after all. Nura Abdullahi, center referee, actually caught it with his eagle eyes. Elkami Warriors smoothly riding to victory here in Maiduguri today. 2-1 it is at the moment, and it appears MFM have no answer to this one. We've not seen them make any necessary incursions on the other side of the half in the past 5 or 7 minutes, meaning that the game is becoming too tight for them. Would they want it to end like this? But then you see Chibuzo Okonkwo on the ground there waiting for the medics to approach him. Of course, it's just 7 more minutes to play for here, so antics of time delay might begin to suffice here and there. It is natural with players in football, particularly when it has to do with defenders and goalkeepers. They have a way of keeping you waiting while frustrating you, especially when the lead is in their favor. Elkanemi Warriors here 2, MFM 1.
Well, Kenny, another piece of information that fans of MFM FC of Lagos might not like to hear right now, but we just need to tell them. Plateau United have made it 2-0 against Enugu Rangers at the Rangpam Stadium in Jos. As it stands right now, Plateau United are going to be champions of the Nigerian Professional Football League 2016-2017 because Elkanemi Warriors now are still leading MFM FC of Lagos by 2-1. Plateau United, they're ready now by that result. They're on 66 points. That is 4 points clear of MFM FC of Lagos. So even if MFM end up winning this game as it stands right now, they'll still have a long battle. It will be quite difficult to upturn it because Plateau United and their fans right now, they're already jubilating at the center.
And talking about jubilation, most people predicted it today for Plateau United. No wonder about 9 governors are there with other football association chairmen from across 20 states or even more. That's what is happening there. So the feelers we're getting here, it can't be wrong, but it is a way to tell you that this beautiful game of football is really getting bigger and fresher in the country. Another goal we hear comes in, and of course it is finished with it is finished in Umwa here now, where Abia Warriors have defeated Rivers United by 4-1. And Enyimbo, of course, running away with a lone goal victory against Katsina United. Niger Tornadoes have beaten Shooting Stars by 2-0. Here in Maiduguri, MFM now looking straight to see what will happen from this opportunity they are managing. Eventually, they lose possession of the ball, and Elkanemi will begin to plot just yet again from the back line there. No one to take over the ball, and so MFM go back to the control. At the moment, it is still in the center, and they keep doing it stylishly as if nothing is at stake. Well, what will be at stake anymore, they already know. If the players don't know, at least the technical crew would have known. And so the boys will enjoy themselves for the rest of the time remaining in this game, while they know that a defeat is assured against them. For Elkanemi Warriors, they should just continue what they're doing, continue mounting pressure to ensure that the 3 maximum points go their way after suffering here today, after battling here today, and after mesmerizing their opponents here today. 3 maximum points on the final day of the season. Fantastic result for Elkanemi at the moment. We are beginning to notice that another substitution is about to be made for MFM. JC number 5 is about to be introduced, and that is Olawole Abisoye getting set to come in, while we see JC number 2, Sikiru Olatubosu, leaving the pitch. Olatubosu hasn't actually behaved the way we know him by.
Well, it's been a very long season for him. We need to give him credit. 6 goals, 11 assists. I mean, that's awesome. That's something I'm sure many club side will be trying to Many club sides will be trying their best to see if they can poach him away from MFM. But while leaving MFM of Lagos, when you will be campaigning in the CAF Champions League next season, is that a quiet game? Perhaps one or two things didn't really go well for him. But all said, Sikiru Olatubosun has proven to be one of the key and standout players for the 2016-2017 season for MFM of Lagos. I'm sure we'll get to see the best of him again next season.
It would be nice for such players to be kept as they move into continental fixtures. CAF Champions League is not a joke on the continent. It is where you showcase your best, and so people like Sikiru Olatubosun must be ready for action. But we hear a good number of club sides are coming, both locally and internationally, to buy him off. Let's see how it goes. Sometimes it's not just about the money. You just have to, you know, consolidate upon your gains, make your remarks, make your name, get solid in the field of play, and then you go for whatever comes your way. More coming here. It is finally done and dusted for the 2016-2017 season of the Nigerian Professional Football League, as we hear that the game between Plateau United and the Enugu Rangers in Jos have just ended 2-0 in favor of the league leaders. So Plateau United, gentlemen, are the champions of the season. But let's see how it ends here. Another opportunity. Of course, Abayomi Folari wouldn't want that to happen. He has considered 2 yet already, so he comes in his style up in the air to receive that one like a little baby. We know him to be a very good goalkeeper, kept so much clean sheets this season, and is looking forward to continental engagement. Fantastic here in Maiduguri today. Elkami Warriors cruising to victory. Oh, there you go. George Michael, captain of his side, waiting for that one all through from the other side of the half. And there you go. Nasarawa United have just put in another goal against ABS of Ilari. What a way it has gone today in Lafia. Nasarawa 2, Nasarawa United 2, ABS 1. It is not yet uhuru for the three teams as far as maintaining their positions or their stay in this first year is concerned. It is actually coincidental because the three of them that are leaving the first year back to the second tier actually came from the second tier. Remo, Gombe, and ABS. That is the way it stands at the moment. Here in Maiduguri, we are counting down just a few minutes to the end of this one. And Elkanemi would want to take advantage from here, but the center referee calls the shot there. That call against the player he has seen on offside position. MFM appear to be in a hurry now. They want to take it back to the other side of the half, but you could ask yourself what has been happening all this while. Here comes Elkami Warriors again, and it is yet another offside position. Folarin Abayomi was also out to stop the on-rushing attacker should he have control of the ball without a whistle being blown. That is the hallmark of a good goalkeeper. Even though they are fast losing this one as it were, it is still the best of football here in Maiduguri today. The final round of matches, interesting results coming in from here and there, and for Elkami Warriors, victory is staring them right in the face if they can hold on.
And confirmation of scoreline elsewhere. Abia Warriors have beaten Rivers United by 4-1. Aqua United and Kano Pillars, the match is still ongoing. They're gradually coming to, the match is gradually coming to an end, while the match between Elkanemi Warriors that is live right now, it's really interesting. Anything can still happen. There's still some minutes to play for. Enyimba have beaten Katsina United by a lone goal, while SC Fanyuba and Lobi Stars of Makudi could only play out a one-all draw, because Anthony Okpotu seemed to have scored the 19th goal of the season. I will give him the golden boots. They call it the Rashidi Yekini award by the LMC for the highest goal scorer of the 2016-2017 season. Nasarawa United have also beaten ABS of Ilorin by 2-1. Niger Tornadoes have beaten Shooting by 2-0. Plateau United seem to have won the league with a 2-0 victory over Enugu Rangers, while Sunshine Stars of Akure won on the road by a lone goal at Remo Stars.
Of course, our goalkeeper Folarin Abayomi was too clever to have tipped that one away out of danger. He rushed on calculated the pace and knew that he had to do it with the legs and not with his hands. But then it is a throw-in opportunity for Elkanemi Warriors. If they can make this one count, it will amount to 3 goals in this game for them. But they're taking it easy and not looking as pushful as expected. They're still with it. Elkanemi Warriors. Afolarin comes out, beaten, and it's been tucked away. It is an area battle, ending finally in the center. They sail through, and George Michael will come out with his own style of the game. Remember, he's been doing what he called delay antics. George Michael, captain of his side. We've gone 87 minutes in this game. 3 more minutes to go to make it 90, while we now stay put and see what the referees, the officials of the game, will add in form of extra time, if there is any. There should be some extra time here because we'll see some delays through some supposed injuries. Moments to savor, moments to relish, moments to enjoy, and that's Elkanemi Warriors I'm talking about. Fast looking to take victory here today in Maiduguri. They've waited so much for this, and today is appearing to be their day. They have just a couple of minutes to begin to celebrate. Not celebrating the trophy, but celebrating a wonderful finish to the 2016-2017 season. MFM with a berth in the CAF Champions League come next season. I'm not done well. He's been looking for a way to take the shot, finds a way, but nothing comes out of that one. Folarin Abayomi in a hurry now, too much in a hurry, but someone is down and he must be given some attention. That's the way football goes. But this means we should be looking forward to more time to be wasted here today as we begin to count down the time. It is 88 minutes gone already, and things are still happening here in Maiduguri as far as this game is concerned. Gentlemen and ladies, shooting stars, Bubakar Bukola Saraki, Gombe, and Remo Stars have all been relegated to the 2nd tier this season, while we have Plateau United, MFM FC, Enyimba International, and Aqua United, all Enyimba United, of course, Mountain of Fire and Plateau United, all looking at continental fixtures for now, and that is the way it stands. Time fast ticking away here as we come close to it. Of course, fans of Elkanemi Warriors are gradually stepping out of the stadium, having confirmed the results in Jos. At the moment, they now know that they can't stand here today to rejoice as winners of the league. But here comes another substitution. JC number 2 is we're waiting for a substitution. JC number 29, John Aguda, is about to be introduced into this game at these dying minutes of the game. It's almost over here in Maiduguri. Maiduguri fans, like you've seen, are leaving the stadium while substitution is about to be made. That is the name of this game here in Maiduguri today. Time will be wasted to ensure that 3 points have been adequately gotten. Well, there we are. Aguda still waiting to be introduced. He's been marshaled at the lines there, but will he make it? Will the referee allow him to come in? Here he goes in. JC number 29, Aguda comes in. But then, who is going out? We are yet to see. Looks like a little confusion here. 29 jersey, John Aguda, finally comes in for Elkanemi Warriors, who are now making sure that their narrow lead is not caught at all. They want to keep it this way. It's just a few more minutes, not up to 2 minutes, I tell you. and things will be rounded up here. MFM! He wasted that opportunity. Good trial, brilliant performance. Someone goes down at this time of the game. It actually looks like it's a very hard knock to him, and he must have to come up. Time is no longer on anybody's side here. The only people suffering this time are Elkami Warriors. Look at them here, ready to begin celebration. And I tell you, as soon as the whistle blasts, even the one that just rose up from injury will be the first to jump up in celebration. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Center referee Nura Abdullahi calls it a day at the Elkanemi Warriors Sports Complex, with the host defeating MFM 2-1 on the final day of the 2016-2017 Nigeria Professional Football League. Elkanemi Warriors now make a slight movement on the table. We shall get a clear picture at the end of it all. Some matches have not been concluded, but all of them are winding down almost at the same time. MFM losing by 2-1 here in Maiduguri. They won in April 9th, in Lagos against Elkanemi Warriors, but they're here licking their wounds after being beaten 2-1. Beautiful goals in the first half by Elkanemi Warriors. One beautiful goal, of course, from the visitors via a penalty kick. Another penalty kick was also scored by Elkanemi Warriors. And of course, Ibrahim Babangida started it all in the early hours, the early minutes of this game. Interesting it has been, so to speak, here today in Maiduguri. The Elkanemi Warriors Sports Complex has seen it all. Look at the fans, all happy, although most of them feel the scoreline in Jos wouldn't have been what it was. But then football is just the same way. You have to have a loser and you have to have a winner. Today, Plateau United have done it in great style. Nobody gave them any opportunity when the league kick-started in January, but here they are. After so many years, Plateau United did it well in Jos today. 2 goals against Enugu Rangers to cut away the coveted trophy for the 2016-2017 Nigeria Professional Football League. We see it in style at Jos today. Elkanemi Warriors. Here, the fans sovereign greetings from their darling players, Elkanemi Warriors. They wave back at the players, the boys in yellow. They stood their ground, scored 2 beautiful goals, and ensured that 3 maximum points are tucked at home. That is the way to go. Next season, they will be appearing here all through to keep their fans happy, just the way this one ended today. Football is all about winning and all about putting in your best. That is the reason why after 38 rounds of fixtures, making it 380 matches in the season, 4 teams will be relegated, and it depends on the performance, so to speak. ABS, Shooting Stars, Remo Stars, and Gombe United have bade farewell to the first tier. They return to the second tier, talking about Remo, Gombe, and the ABS, while Shooting Stars drop from the second tier in time. So that's it here today. Beautiful moment, beautiful day, and people are indeed happy for it. The NTA here with it live. Ayo Deji Makinde will come up next. Stay with us.
After 90 full minutes here at the Elkanemi Sports Complex in Maiduguri, the home team, Elkanemi Warriors of Maiduguri, have beaten MFM FC of Lagos by 2-1. Now, courtesy of that result, MFM still finished second in the Nigeria Professional Football League and will be campaigning in the CAF Champions League next season, because in the other venue at the Rampam Stadium in Jos, Plateau United beat Enugu Rangers by 2-0 to win the 2016-2017 Nigeria Professional Football League title. Austin Okpara is the captain of MFM FC of Lagos. What really went bad today in the match? Because you guys looked like you were going to just come here and do the double over Elkami Warriors.
Yeah. Actually, it's a good match for us, you know, because what we planned to come here, at the end, it no work out, but I give God the glory that everything went well. We thank you for the position we end up. Thank you for everything. Thank you for successful league. Thank you for everything.
Now, Austin, did the team in any way miss the services of Stephen Ode?
Yeah, actually, you know, this is a football. This is a football now. You know, in football, you have to move forward. As a good striker, you know, people outside saw him that okay, he's doing well. That they have to, you know, come for him and buy him. So that's why we have enough. We have to sign enough players in case anyone goes out, another person will replace.
All right, Austin Okpara, thanks for the audience and wishing you guys all the best next season. All right, that's MFM trying to strategize and see how they can get better, because next season they will be playing in the CAF Champions League alongside Plateau United League champions. Now joining me again is the captain of Elkanemi Warriors of Maiduguri, that's talking about George Michael. George Michael, you did well today to make sure that MFM do not do a double against your team, because when you guys played at the Agege Township Stadium, you were beaten 2-1. How do you react to this? 3-0.
Yeah, we thank God for the victory. First of all, they're a good side. We have to respect them for that. But we planned for the game and we thank God He has given us a victory.
Now, you're talking about Elkanemi Warriors of Maiduguri. Did the fans out here today, did they or in any way influence the level of performance of the team?
Yeah, they have been supportive and they have been encouraging the team. We're playing for them and they have been supportive. Yeah, they encourage us to win this match.
Now, I saw the reaction of the team after the final whistle was blown. Does that in any way indicate what to expect from Elkanemi Warriors next season?
Yeah, next season we are going to build on this team and then see what God will give to us, because we contended to about the tail end of the league before we lost it.
All right. Yeah. Wishing you guys all the best next season. All right, that's been the captain of Elkanemi Warriors of Maiduguri. It's ended 2-1 here at the Elkanemi Sports Complex here in Maiduguri, because MFM FC of Lagos will play in the CAF Champions League next season, while Enyimba FC would actually be playing in the CAF Confederation Cup. It's very, very big here now. We thank you. We thank you very much for being a part of today's telecast on the NTA. It's been very, very interesting. Match day 38. Plateau United are champions. Relegated teams, Shooting Star Sports Club of Ibadan, ABS of Ilorin, and also Gombe United, while Remo Stars are also going to play in the Nigerian National League next season. On behalf of the entire production crew here in Maiduguri, I'm Ayodeji Makinde. Next season is just around the corner. Matches of the Nigerian Professional Football League would be on the NTA. Please, over now to the studio in Abuja. Kene Maiduguri as well has been on the commentary box, and it's over now to Abuja now, where we'll see you again. Bye-bye.